Here, what's up, Jake? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Gonna try to get some people in here quick. Change up the angle a little bit. Gonna try to get this stream popping like 100+ people in the stream, hopefully. Yeah. And I think the only way we're gonna be able to do that is to severely change up the angle of things, you know? How are you doing lately? I've been doing good. Just been trying to continue with the grind, continue with the, I'm still feeling, feelings of inadequacy to a certain extent. And that's always good because that means we're constantly growing. However, you know, the part that's not good is feeling inadequacy and then not doing anything about it. That's where the issue comes in. So you have to do something about it each time that you feel it. So then you can get better at life. I mean, it's as simple as that to a certain extent. So then you can get better at life. I mean, Sorry, my bad. I was trying to turn off the thing that was being weird. But we're chilling now. And here's what I'm gonna do for you guys. I'm gonna put my Instagram handle into the YouTube chat. So then anyone that wants to follow my Instagram, you can go ahead and do that. It's right in there. Boom. There you go. There it is. So anyone wants to follow the Instagram, because I am trying to grow the Instagram, and Instagram is the hardest to grow because so many people unfollow the Instagram because what I did was I unfollowed a bunch of people on Instagram because I'm trying to, make sure my content is only shit that I actually care about, not, what I don't care about what some random person from my high school did or is doing now. I really don't care. So yeah, some of those people get unfollowed, and then they see, oh, this person isn't following me, unfollow, and then yeah. So you need to get more natural followers, people that actually just like watching you and are okay with just being a fan. Around the situation. Faxi, what up? What up? What's good, bro? We're getting the stream high. We're getting the stream high up there. You can help me, brother? Can I help you? Well, it depends what we're asking here. If we're asking for help with fitness, hell yeah, I can help you. Yo, bro, still drinking, question mark? Water, not alcohol. You think this is alcohol? Bro, imagine if I just on stream just drank this much, like, vodka. Like, if this was all vodka, I would be hammered by the end of this. I'd be cooked. That would not be a good situation. I also really don't drink like that. Your regular viewer. Was good, was good. Matt Montez, what up, welcome. Yeah, today's a big sun day. I know I've been saying it a lot, like, oh, we're putting the trust in the sun. I'm continuing to put the trust in the sun because the sun's been doing me right, low-key. Getting me tanner, getting me, I'm not going to say happier, but, like, feeling better about my situation, to say the least. Also, again, if anybody wants to follow the Instagram link is in the chat, so if anyone wants to follow that, I want to see if it's improving. It is, bro. It is improving, dog. This stream that we had this morning was not optimal, to say the least. I'm not even going to say it was optimal because it wasn't. But what it was a building block like anything else. So that's my point, is that we're constantly making a building block of different situations because that's how you win. Like the building block over the building block over the building block. So it's not really about, it's like almost having a shitty workout to a certain extent. It's like, yeah, shitty workout, but we still went, and now tomorrow we go again. Like, it's better to have the shitty workout than have no workout at all. And yeah, I'm feeling a little sore. My shoulders are feeling a little sore. I'm definitely gonna stretch out a little bit today, but that's part of it, you know what I mean? And then late tonight, I'm gonna go work out at the gym because that's what you do. Like, that's what you do, okay? You do the thing that you need to do because you need to do it. Like, it's as simple as that. And at the end of the day, man, like, yeah, my shoulders, they get their stuff. But at the end of the day, my delts, like, my side delts are so, like, much stronger because of the shoulder shit that I get, that it basically just kind of holds it all together to a certain extent. Where it's like, because when I was first, like, hurt my shoulder, I was constantly watching videos, like, watching like people be like, oh, this is the specific way to help your shoulder. This is the specific way to help your shoulder. The two ways that I found most effective was hanging from a bar. That's number one. Just aligns with everything. That's the best thing I've heard by far. And then getting your delt strong, your rear delt strong. So this thing right here, not your trap, your rear delt. Two different things. Not this, this. Okay? So you go like this, right? Tell you, anybody got a front delt injury or hurt shoulder, so what you do, you go like this, and you move this up. Now, you're not moving this up to target this, okay? We're always targeting the chaps. This is where people go wrong. You're targeting this. You're moving this up to take it like this. Like this. And it's hard to get. It's hard to get this angle. But you need to, that's why you need to move it more like that. You see how that's getting it? You need to get that thing popping. That's how this shoulder actually stays sustainable when you hurt here, because that's what happened. So, yeah. Show tricep, but yeah, this is the tricep, if anybody's wondering. I saw a 9-year-old screaming at 15 DBS because he didn't get the new expensive Levo. Oh, wow, my shoulder's so small. Well, how do you get a bigger shoulder press? Lat raises. I mean, we all talk about this. Those are the two key ways to get your shoulders bigger. Lat raises, shoulder press, all that shit. Farmer's carries, shoulder shrugs, you know what I mean? But no, I mean, and also just understanding that there's 3 heads to the shoulder: front, side, and rear delt. So if you're doing delt flies, rear delts, this is a whole different situation. And then if you're doing side delt, you know, lat raises and shoulder shrugs. And then front delts, it's front lat raises and then front raises, and then, you know, pushing movements too are also going to help the shoulder, and just shoulders in general moving up. All those are going to help the shoulder. So yeah, I'm skinny, very hard to gain. Well, me too, brother. And guess what? It's not an excuse. You have to become the best version of yourself and still eat a lot of food and still put on the muscle that you need to do, okay? I know it's hard to gain. It's harder to do. But at the end of the day, that's what's going to make it more worth it. You guys have to understand something. Is yes, was it harder for me to put on weight? Yes, is it harder for me to gain muscle? 1 trillion gazillion %. I think for me, I'm genuinely top 0.1% hardest gain or hardest to put on muscle. However, I think that actually gave me an advantage because it made me disciplined to be able to be like, okay, I have to work 3 times as hard as this person to get the same exact result. But now that I implement that into a business mindset, then I'm working 3 times as hard as my competitor. I'm going to hit them out of the water because I view everything as having to work extremely hard for it. And you are going to too if you can get through this first big battle in your life. That's going to be the most important and probably the hardest thing you ever do. That's what I recommend, is that understand it's hard and understand that, yes, my life is going to be hard, and this is going to be the first thing that's going to instill that I'm going to be able to get things done even if it's hard, and it's actually going to be more worth it. That's what it is. Some people just watch. Oh yeah, I subbed. Sorry, my bad. Why is there 16 viewers and these 16 viewers are not chatting? Some people just watch. Yeah, some people just like to watch me listen. Isaiah Sports, what up? I sub. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting new subs. We're going to probably hit like 3,100 pretty soon. So, hell yeah, keep it up. Keep it moving. Maybe my metabolism is high. I don't know. Very hard to gain. Your metabolism is definitely high, and it's definitely hard to gain. Don't know, maybe. It is what it is. This is the reality of the situation. Now that you know this, now you know you have to eat 10 times more and work 10 times harder to get the results that other people may be getting without as much work. Okay? Does it sound unfair? Life is unfair. But the fairness is the fact that once you do complete it, you have all that skill and discipline and mindset and ability to work hard at something, so you can transfer that into anything in life. And that's where the fairness comes in. That's where the advantage comes in. But it's not going to be fair until you make it fair. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to make shit fair. You know? Like, as crazy as that sounds. Jake, what do you think about my profile picture? It is what it is, brother. Yo, remember me? I'm bake after 1 day. Hell yeah. What up, Vexus? Peterbot, what up? You know what's funny? We don't have like we have some OGs in here, but we don't have like the OG. Like, I remember a couple OGs that were always in here. Like, BT's always going to be in here. Isaac's always going to be here. Those are my 2 mods, BT and Isaac. And then, but I remember people having this one dude, Bosa, who's always in here, then stopped. Mr. Maguman always in here, then stopped. Demon Slayer always in here, then stopped. All those people were always in here, and then I just, you know, like, it's funny how, like, OGs, like, they come and they go, you know? Like, months ago, it was a new group of people. Now it's a new group, you know what I mean? And, like, sometimes OGs come back, but, like, it's very, you know what I mean? Like, it's very interesting. Like, some people are here for, like, weeks, and they're like, all right, I'm done. You know, it's like a little, like, it's very interesting. People are very interesting with their, you know, like, they get indulged in something, and they watch it, and they're like, all right, I'm good. It's like me. I do the same thing with YouTubers, too, all the time. There's a time where I'm watching, like, this one guy, and I'm literally only watching his videos. Like, the second his video comes out, I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so excited. This guy gives me so much value. And now, like, he comes out with a video, I'm just like, I don't need to see it. And I think part of it is because you just kind of learn a lot from them, and you're like, you know, some of the shit may sound repetitive, especially for someone like me who does this shit a lot, or the people that I watch, they also do. Like, they're all very repetitive with the stuff because it's very, like, this is how you do this is how you win at life, and winning at life is a very repetitive thing, very repetitive process. Sorry for not coming yesterday. No, you're good. Make some videos to bulk. Tired of watching promo workout videos. Yes, I'm gonna post more like videos on like food and stuff. My shorts definitely need to get an upgrade. Have you eaten a toy house sized radioactive toxic super acid spider? No, but I do have a spider bite on my toe, and it's absolutely massive compared to all my other toes now. Hey Jake, tomorrow is my practice. Hell yeah. Would you eat bugs? Yeah, I would. Vagorin Ranch, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. Like I said, the stream's gonna be popping. We're gonna have hella people in the stream because I have a whole new energy, a whole new vibe to this specific stream because I want it popping. I want people in there, and you know, that's the vibe. That's the mentality we're going for, and I'm not gonna stop until we achieve that mentality, to say the least, you know, to say the least. What I find so confusing, I mean, I'm not even going to say it, but like, bro, like some of these YouTube shorts, like, I don't know. YouTube's doing some interesting stuff to me right now. We're just going to let it happen, let it play out, let it kind of do its thing. And then if things start to slow down, not work, then we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, I don't really know. Man. Is it good to protein powder before sleep? Have you ever listened to Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technic? I don't know what that is. Tammy Chatty, what up, welcome. Hi, long time no see. You remember me? Of course. What up? Play some music. What? Is it good to sleep in a world that has radioactive, toxic, supernova, heat, super acid? Look, the thing is, it doesn't really matter whether you think it's good or not because you have absolutely no control over how it spreads across. Like, you could ask me all day, is it good to live near, like, you know, a polluted planet or live on a polluted planet? Like, I could talk about how bad that is all day. But the reality of the situation is I'm still on this planet. I can't go to Mars, you know? So that's the reality. It's like, no matter what, it is what it is. Play Dance with the Devil, what up? David here, what up, what up? Welcome, 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 everyone. We could do a poll real quick. I'm not going to pin it, though. I'm only have my Instagram pinned, so y'all could give that a follow. Like I said, Instagram is pinned, so anyone can give that a follow, because we're going to start posting on there hella more. But let's do a poll. Here's what the poll is going to be. It's going to be, what's this? Today's poll was already interesting. What's your height? Like 6'1", 6'2". High memory, Jake Somber, Carrier, change my profile, gotcha. Feather Gamer, are you on drugs, or did I miss the conversation earlier? What up? Can you create a song that probably get you famous or failed? Get 2 trillion subs. Don't worry about things you have no control over. That's good advice. That is definitely good advice. Don't worry about things you don't have control over. All right, polls out. Let's see. How is it like to stream? It's fun. I like it. Can I stay 1 minute, Jake's? Sure, go ahead. What if it's a person that eats baby hand? What? You like Juice WRLD, Jake? Yeah. I ate a entire body. Okay. I don't even know what to say about these. Take a little trip outside. Let's see how much this messes up with everything. See if everyone all of a sudden decides to leave because I'm going outside now. Get a little quick temp warning for the boys. Favorite song? Hi, you look happy. Hell yeah. What's your favorite song? Blackout Days Fanagram. LMAO, what are those comments? I have no idea. These comments have been something today. To say the least, I don't know. Mewing, yes. Mewing is, mewing's great for, breathing through the nose, too. You think about it. You're going like this. You're opening up your nostrils, getting more oxygen to your brain, which who the hell knows how much that could be helping with growth hormone, maybe even cognitive function and neurological transmitting, all that shit. If you got roasted by your bully, what would you do? I don't know. I probably would use it as motivation, become the best version of myself mentally, physically, and spiritually, and emotionally. So whatever they had said, whether it be too skinny, too weak, too small, I would just do everything in my power right then and there to become as strong as possible, as big as possible, and able to defend myself as much as possible, physically and verbally. Country you in? USA. Remember me? Do you know anyone who is a person that may or not... Okay, what? Not that I know of, thank God. Anyone sleep right now? Favorite Juice WRLD song? Come and Go. Stupid. How was your childhood like? It was chill. Hi. Ugly. I subbed. If you had time travel, what would you do? Honestly, I don't think I need to time travel, bro. Honestly, I'm not trying to mess up anything like the future or the past. I'm not trying to, I feel like if I were to time travel, I'd fuck some shit up, so I'm not trying to do all that. Okay. Bye. Gotta go now. Nice. I like Lean with me. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Juice WRLD. I'm just saying. If you could fly, what would you do? I'd probably fly if I could. Bye, Mindshot. Have a great day. Peace out, Mindshot. If I sever all blood vessels in a baby, what would happen? Wait, I don't know. I don't even know what that means, bro. Yo, Jake, another live? Yes, because today's a big growth day. Okay, we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow our ecosystem, our community of people. We're trying to connect with the audience as much as possible. And we're just trying to win out here. So it's as simple as that. If I got to do another stream throughout the day, get more people to hop in, get more people vibing, then so be it. The reality of the situation is my brain was not ready to stream this morning. That's why everyone was like, oh my God, you're so tired. You're so tired. You need sleep. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And of course, when you guys tell me to get sleep, it only makes me want to get sleep less, which is going to make the stream go even longer of me being tired, right? And yeah, so we see how all that goes. Evil Human, you back? Hey, Evil Human, you remember me? What up? Can you make me a mod, please? Was good, Amy at Songbird Karaoke. I remember when you was good, Evil. Change my profile, lol. Who's Songbird? Oh, DQ. If I pee out of my eyes, is that bad? It's me, bro. What up, what up? Welcome, welcome. So, yeah. I swear, if y'all saw my feet right now, you'd be like, this is messed up. Yeah, I know. I remember when you were skinny. Christopher the Destroyer. You do? Does anyone in the stream know me before that? How'd you mean named David? David's not a bad name. I mean, actually, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm a little too biased there. No, right. Oh, good evil, how are you? I don't know who this Christopher Destroyer is, but someone's saying, I remember you when you were skinny. Oh, yeah, I remember Chris, yeah. He was doing the football practice. Yeah, what up, what up? I'm good, bro. Do you eat? Yes. LLK, haha. Oh, man. Saw a cat a few minutes ago. Peace, bro. Peace out, brother. Hello. Where is it, evil? Bro, what's crazy is my phone is going to get a temperature warning soon. That's the craziest thing about this entire thing. Hi, Jake. What up, Blue? Verse Bingware. I left her. What up? Peace, y'all. I was petting her for like 10 minutes. Have you ever been to Europe? No. I saw a bird. Yeah. Peace, David. LO. That's crazy. Oh. Just about getting sun, man. Getting as much sun as possible. Petting what type of cat? Get those fucking delts. Get those delts huge. Get those triceps huge, man. I'm telling you. Sorry, I know that has nothing to do with the stream, but it sort of does. Okay. You too, evil. I stole your neighbor chicken. Ye. It's -6 degrees where I live. Well, and cook it. I saw birds. Hello. Yeah, no, there's birds here. Definitely birds in my backyard. Faux show. There's a lot of shit in my backyard, bro. My backyard's like a nature hub for these people or these animals. You guys have to understand something. Think about it. Arizona's very dry. There's not a lot of shit going on. There's not a lot of plants. There's not a lot of trees. There's not a lot of that going on. So my backyard in Arizona has a lot of trees, plants, and a lot of stuff that doesn't usually grow around here. So the insects that like trees, plants, and nutrients and all that shit, right? They're going to come all over here, birds, all that stuff, because we got it. We got the nature, okay? So we're like a little nature hub in Arizona to a certain extent. Okay. Are you young cracker? Could you do me a favor? Evil human, sure. Let me just flush it out. Don't put on a shirt. Your background's cool. Or backyard's cool. I was just there. Hell yeah. But always have a nice day. Keep motivating others and yourself. Bye. Peace out. Melina. Thank you. Always motivating. Yep. But yeah, YouTube, I will tell you, YouTube, I definitely have the most consistent watchers that don't say words. They just watch. They don't talk. They don't ask questions. They just watch what I do. I don't know why. I think some of them do it for motivation. Some of them do it maybe as background noise for their work. Other reasons that I don't really know or want to indulge on at all. But I know that there's people in my stream that have watched me for who knows how long that have not said a single word. 1,000%. And that's the reality of the situation. And there is not one thing I could do about who watches me. That's another reality of the situation. Give me birds. Jake, just kidding. Give me the birds. Oh, LOL. Maya and Lena, take care. Hold up, chat. LOL. I have yo birds. What should I do today? Work out. Sleep. Give me, bro. Are kidney stones painful? I think so. Hello, bro. RJ, you should eat fried chicken. No. Love you. How's your day? It's been good. LOL. Yeah. Now I'm starting to feel the sun. Yeah. Same, bro. My phone's gonna get a temp warning though. Very, very soon. Very soon. From LOL. Thank you, bro. No problem. What did you eat today? I haven't eaten today. Love your vids. Thank you. Oh, good to hear. Hell yeah. Feel the sun. Hell yeah. I did sports day today. Hell yeah. Oh, got second in shot put. That's fire. That is fire. Love that. I remember when I first got second place in like a track event. It was long jump, and I was so happy. I went to sleep with my medal. Because here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about American culture, okay? You know how the whole everyone gets a medal no matter what? That's bullshit, right? And I had to deal with that. So it was my first time getting a medal for being better than people. So I was like, oh my God, like I got this medal, no one else did type vibe. So that's why I fell asleep with it. And it was very funny. But it was a sick medal. I've never been happier for a medal because it was so hard earned. Like, it was genuinely like, these are good kids in Miami that we were going against long jump, and then the one kid ended up not being there that was definitely going to beat me. So I ended up getting second place. If that kid was there, I would have got like third or fourth, who knows? But like, it was just, that was the situation for that whole thing. Wait, let me ask you, Go and David Duke. I sadly couldn't do anything due to having a bad back, so I only did shot, but that's fine. What's your pre-workout? My pre-workout is thoughts in my brain, you know, like the no quit mentality, the urge to want to become the best version of myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. I think just that, you know, natural urge is all I really need for my pre-workout. I don't take any caffeine. I think that actually could hinder energy to a certain extent because you're going to need it. And also, you know, some people are like, maybe some raw honey, and I would agree that would be the only pre-workout I would do if I were to do any pre-workout. But the truth is, I don't do any pre-workout, and I'm one of the most energetic people in the gym I know. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go inside though, unfortunately. The phone's just getting too hot. If you can still remember what your funniest childhood memories are. Funniest childhood memories? Like a time where I was just like in consistent laughter. Maybe not childhood, but I remember in high school, like freshman year of high school, there was some times where, oh my God, we would just joke like, I don't even know. I just remember laughing a lot in freshman year of high school. Just a lot of laughing going on. A lot of jokes. That's what a lot of my friendships do kind of stem from, is just humor. Which is weird because I'm not like Mr. Comedian on these streams. Like, yeah, sometimes I say some things that people may find funny, but in no way, shape, or form am I trying to make people laugh. It happens sometimes. It just fucking happens. You know, the way I talk, the way I do things, the way I'm kind of just like crazy with the way I think about things. It could happen. But I'm never trying to actively make anyone laugh. And I think that's actually a good thing. I think the second you are a comedian, now there's pressure to make people laugh. And that's why Joe Rogan always talks about like, oh, as a comedian, you need to bomb. I would hate that. I would hate the idea of everybody wanting to like expecting me to make them laugh and then not making them laugh. My entire humor is that, oh, I didn't know you were funny. That's my thing. I'm the guy that's like, oh, I didn't know he was funny. You know, I'm not the guy that's like, oh, he's so funny. Watch him. He's going to make you laugh. That's not me at all. I'm the guy that's like, you didn't even say anything. All of a sudden, that was pretty funny. You know what I mean? Like, out of nowhere kind of vibe. Because also, I'm not a stand-up with my humor. I'm very timing. I'm extremely timing, actually. Like, most of my jokes are based off adding onto something else. That's the reality of the situation. Like, adding a thought or a statement or whatever. It's usually not, like, firsthand. Unless it's, like, a story. I don't know. But, yeah. That's what I think about. I don't even know how we got on that topic. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, funniest childhood memories. Yeah. Yeah, no, there was definitely, a lot of friendships that were just, like, we would just joke. That was all we would do, was just joke. It was like our default, is just make jokes. You know what I mean? Working out? No, just jokes. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is. How many subs do you have altogether? Probably like 3,050 something. Let me look, actually. 3,047. So we're 3 away from that. I split water and now it looks like I pissed myself. Here guys, with evil, the water was cold AF too. I'm dying, LOL, okay. What's the most cringe thing you did in the past 5 years? Most cringe thing I did in the past 5 years? I mean, cringe. I can't really think of anything too cringy or that I perceive as cringy. But one thing that does bother me is how I acted. There's so many things. I mean, there's so many things that I think I was like, that was a cringy thing to do, or that was stupid, or that didn't make any sense, or that led to zero growth. Like, there's a lot of shit, to be honest. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, no. Another thing too was I had an issue where I was like, I'm addicted to the truth, right? But like in middle school and high school, I definitely lied a lot. Not like as much as most people, but I always pointed out when I lied, and other people wouldn't. So it made me feel like I was so real and truthful because I was surrounded by liars, because all humans lie, right? But I really started to call out my lies because I realized something. Me lying wasn't helping me. Here's the thing. I am in my default state is to pick the best option possible. And if lying is the best option possible, I'm going to go with lying every single time. But what I came to realize was that if you lie to yourself, you lose. So this is the thing. People tell you don't cheat, right? Don't cheat in school, right? And I cheat in school and I get A's. I don't get yelled at by my parents. Everything's all good. So clearly all your fucking no cheating shit was bullshit. And the whole, oh, you don't get anything with cheating is fucking bullshit. But what I realized is when that teacher said that, they actually were kind of stupid. See, they were referring to the test, which was dumb, because you can get away with cheating, and it can get you further, and you can get through everything. Where you get fucked is when you cheat on yourself. That's where you get fucked. That's where I didn't make the that's where I didn't like make the switch, okay? Because all the time, all the teachers are like, cheating won't get you anywhere. Cheating won't get you anywhere. And I cheat on all their fucking tests. I passed all their tests. They tell me how awesome I am for cheating, not knowing I cheat. So I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots, which is true. They are idiots, but they don't know why they're idiots, and I didn't know why either. I realized that, wait a second, no. The whole cheating thing is bad, but it's only bad if you do it to yourself. If you lie to yourself. If you say, I'm going to go to the gym, and you don't go to the gym, that's cheating on yourself, okay? That's bad, okay? That's very, very bad. You cheating on a test that you don't give a fuck about because you have to be in school is not fucking cheating. That's not bad, okay? That's you doing the smart thing and passing the class because you need to. I will always say, I don't give a fuck. You can cheat on all your fucking tests in school. School is bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Okay? Never cheat on yourself. Never cheat on yourself. Never cheat on yourself. Never cheat on yourself. Never lie to yourself about doing something, okay? This is the biggest issue that I got into because you get away with lying about shit, okay? Life works when you lie about shit, okay? Things work out. You're like, I just lied about that and it worked out. I just cheated on that and it worked out. So then you realize, wait a second, in life I can cheat and win, okay? So then you start doing that for real things, not like school. School's bullshit. School's a misconception of how the real world works, okay? So you start doing it in real life. You start cheating in real life and then you lose. You're like, what the fuck? I thought I was supposed to win. No. You can't cheat in real life. You can only cheat on tests in school. You cannot cheat in real life. You cannot say you're going to go to the gym and not go to the gym. You can't do that. You can't look at someone else's thing and just, like, you know what I mean? Copy and paste is fine. If you watch someone do 10 push-ups and you did 10 push-ups, that's fine. That's not really cheating. I mean, but this is the thing. It's like, why, okay. Like, why the fuck do we need to study this shit just to remember it when like, in any real situation, we would have the notes right there. Like, there's no fucking test in the real world. The test, the test is fucking real. It's not on a fucking piece of paper. Like, school is so messed up, I can't even explain to you guys, like, or even say the words of how much I hate it so much and how it's messed up everything. I don't know. I got so stuck there. My bad. I just traded my grandma's Wi-Fi password for a level 1 raccoon grow your garden. Now my microwave won't scream. Okay, without. Go inside, bro. May I ask, when you started working out, what motivated you to work out? What motivated me to work out was just feeling just skinny and inadequate. Feeling like I honestly, the reality of the situation is, like, I was so bothered with how, you know, some things had played out in my life that that was just enough to get me to start going. Like the reality of the situation is, like, there's a certain point in life when you realize, like, okay, I am not getting these experiences that I was promised or told I was going to get, or all these different things. Like, this is the reality of the situation, is that, like, at least for me personally, when you're promised things in high school, college, all these different things, all these different experiences, okay, and you don't get them, what happens to your brain is you realize, okay, I am never going to get these experiences because after college it's all fucked. Nothing's going to get handed to me, right? I'm never going to get these experiences handed to me. I need to put in so much hard work if I ever want to get these experiences. That's what I came to the realization of through that whole situation. So I think it was just a slow development of understand. And then once I did get those good experiences from the product of working hard, which it could have been a timing thing, it could have not been, but since it was aligned with the timing, it made it feel like, no, you get good experiences when you work hard, and if you don't work hard, you will not get good experiences. That's basically what life showed me at, high school, college time, is that if you stop right now, if you quit everything, if you stop trying to work, stop trying to do business, stop working out, your life is going to look like shit. You're going to be lonely, you're going to be depressed, and everything is going to be horrible. That is basically what it showed me, okay? That's what it said. It said, if you do not work extremely hard, this is what your life looks like. Okay? And you see it firsthand, because I wasn't working extremely hard in high school. I was not, especially not on myself. And the reality is, there was a lot of experiences that I thought I was going to get because high school says, oh, in high school this happens, in high school this happens, right? And then you don't get those experiences. That really changes your brain on things. It really changes your perspective on things. You're like, wait a second. I was told I was going to get all these experiences. I don't. Now I'm confused. Everyone's saying this specific thing. I feel I'm lied to a certain extent. It's going to change your brain in the way that you do life. It's going to change, you're now not someone that has life, getting handed to you. You're not just I wonder how this is going to go, or I hope this goes well. I never say I hope this goes well. Never. Never. I'm going to make it go well. When I went into college, my mindset was not, I hope this, or, no, sorry. My first time going to college, it was that, because I was so under the idea that something else is going to be the biggest factor of how good your life is, not you, okay? And then through college, I realized, holy shit, it really does not matter where the fuck you are. Yes, it makes a big difference to a certain extent, but if you do not have yourself locked in, if you do not have your own shit locked in, it does not matter where the fuck you are, okay? You need to have your own shit locked in. You need to make it right. So, when I first went to college, I was way more in the mindset of I hope this is going to be a good year. I hope everything goes well. Now I'm in the mindset of I'm going to make this the best fucking year of my life. I'm going to do it. It's all going to be because of me. Not one single other factor but me. Okay? That mindset gives you so much more control. So much more control. You don't feel like you're waiting. You know what I mean? That's the thing is before I also felt like I was waiting. I was waiting for this great experience to come. That's the biggest issue. You never fucking do that, ever, because that's not a fucking thing. Waiting for the best experience to come is not how life works, ever. It's never worked like that, okay? Now, luckily, you know what? Maybe to a certain extent, God kind of taught me some lessons in my high school, college experience to kind of show me, because there's a certain extent of some people that kind of still get these high school, college experiences that I didn't get, that didn't work extremely hard. They just still kind of handed it because of luck, right? And I'll tell you right now, a lot of those fucking people are very, very lazy. Very, very lazy and don't understand what it means to work really hard because they had a little bit over the coast. I've noticed this about some people, okay? They have a life where things are just a little, they go over the coast, they get a little bit lucky here, they get a little bit lucky there, they get a little bit lucky just to get over the hump where they never really have to work that hard. You know what I mean? I've noticed people in the world like this. Many, many people like this. They never had to work that hard. They always were always kind of athletic, always kind of good looking, always, I didn't have trouble with that thing. Never too great. Never oh my God, amazing, where people hate on you, but just enough where you're just coasting through life. And I swear to God, that's the worst reality, because now you have no fucking fire to actually improve on your life because everything always went a little right. Everything always went a little okay, just enough for you. So then, you were never in that position where you're holy fuck, I cannot handle how fucking shitty I feel right now. I need to change everything. That never happened to you. And because that never happened to you, you never made a big transformation in the gym. You never made a big transformation making money. You never did any of that shit because you never had that low point where you're holy fuck, I feel so inadequate. I hate how I look so much that everything needs to change. You never had that. So now you're here, and that's the reality of the situation. Sorry, I took way too long on both those. My bad. Remember stuff when I was young, fuck you, it's getting hot outside, cool down. Can you remember things when you were one? No, I don't know. Remember a lot of stuff, W bro. Can you sew me combat? It's for my bully. I'll sub my mom account. If you're asking me to show you combat shit, you should definitely look up videos on it because they're gonna teach it 10 trillion times better than me. Like I said, I only take like classes for that shit. I'm okay at it, but a guy that has a YouTube channel that gets paid for it is gonna teach it better. It's been doing it for 10 years over me doing it for not that long. But yeah, get into combat, get into that shit because it's very important. I had this friend called Ellen, I remember very, very well. Oh, Terrence Taylor, Obi-Wan, evil human man, got 4 lifers. Oh, yeah. I accidentally installed Greater Garden Miss Schools. I can't turn. Can you show me a combat move for a bully? I have no idea what the situation is, bro. The truth is, the combat move for a bully is all of them, okay? Becoming the best version of yourself, getting the strongest possible, and then learning every single move possible that's a combat move, okay? It's not like, oh, just hit him with this thing. Oh, just hit him with this thing. It's like, no, no, no. You need to get so strong and so big and become such a weapon that every single thing that they do, you know how to counteract, pretty much. That's how that works. LOL, explain to me, what would you call a male ladybug? I don't know, man bug. What up, what up? Guess if I'm a boy or girl. LOL, just made me laugh. LOL. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye. What is male bug? So true. Wait, I think most of your viewers watched you in TV. Low key. Cheating will get you somewhere. Yeah, that's how late we are. Remember me. Depends on how you do it. Nice questions, Jake. What about lawyers? They lie too. They do. Yeah. Evil human got a point. What person lies sometimes? Again, big bowl. Should your exam is copy someone? Wait, sorry, I don't understand that question. Because technically, morals are not necessary to win at life. It's not always logic, too. True. Morals are not required to win at life. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I hate school system, man. Bro is so far behind. I know, me too, man. I do so shit in school because, like, what the fuck is the system? I guess this only gives you a degree. What Dooku? Who old are you? I'm 21. Gender, I mean, bro. Evil Tammy asking questions. Bye. Huh? How old are you? 21. Bye, gamers. Dooku gay. That makes no sense. He ain't gay. Bye, gamer. For real, remember Lamar Jackson? Guy, yes. Canonically straight. Canonically? Can we get a definition for canonically? I would like that. I've never seen that word before. I'ma come back. My bestie just messaged me. Okay, say to him, True Evil say, hey, it's me. How are you doing? Can you do backflip stream? It's just you. Bro, spitting facts. Can you eat ice cream using your bare hands while ice cream is melted? I would if I still ate ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in like 3 years. Back here, can you still digest it? Brother, you are talking nonsense. Oli, I need to go. Bye. Hey, bro, random number from 1 to 600, 326. Bro got bathroom in Ohio. Back room in Ohio. Bye. My friend was addicted to porn, which I do. Remove all lustful accounts on social media. Bye, what up? Bye, evil. No, I'm not leaving. I don't know. Do you know Jesus? You prank us? All right. Friend, okay. I love chat. Can you do back from the stream as you? Jesus, save your weight. How can I help my friend of this time? Okay. Where are you red? Seriously, bro. My friend, what the fuck? For real. How are you? Who just said F words, P? Nah, I'm done. Bye. Why is your light red? He said F words. Please, anyone who hasn't, please give me, what about? Sorry, you hear that voice crack? We should ask, what's good? I'm back. He's so far behind. I know I'm far behind. No way, speed around the chat. Yo, what up? He didn't even reach Abdu part. No, I'm here, bro. Gotta go. Sub. Thank you. He did. Hey, my friend. Okay, yeah. Like I said, remove lust on your Instagram. Remove lust on your TikTok. Remove it on your YouTube. Remove it everywhere. Okay, and find shit to do. Okay, another thing to do as well is understand that the USA and the world, I mean, that industry in general is trying to hijack your brain and manipulate your testosterone and reward system. So if you can figure it, it's almost like a war going on against you, trying to help you lose at life. So if you look at it like that, like, I don't know, I wouldn't want to lose to something like that ever in a million years. The voice crack is crazy. I know, the voice crack is, well, I mean, that's what happens when I start speedrunning this shit. What time is it by you? 12:09. SMG's, gotta go by. Guys, I'm bored. I don't know, give him a reason to quit. I'd? Oh, yeah. Thank you, bro. I'll tell him. Yeah, evil. You remember me. Bye, Bogle. Hell yeah, man. Well, thank you for all the new subscribers that we're getting in this stream. Thank you, guys. I know I just speed run, kind of talked for a lot, but we got into a topic that was kind of, a little bit more personal to me when talking about shit like cheating and stuff. And I get so mad when people talk about like the idea of like it's good to cheat in this, it's not good, like cheating's bad in general. Like, no, they'll never help you. Sometimes it does something. Like, everything's all fucking confusing because people think like, oh, school. Like, that's why we need to get school the fuck out of here. It messes up everybody's brain with what I want to talk about. Don't bring religion into making him quit. Give him a genuine, logical response. I mean, you could. If they're a religious person, then religion would definitely help making them quit. But if they're not, then I would say the approach is like anything else. You look at it like a protest, okay? The same way I look at bad foods and I'm like, these people are trying to fucking kill me with their fucking seed oil and their fast food and their milkshakes and their bullshit. Like, they're trying to kill me, so get me the fuck away from that. That's how I look at it. Same way you look at, lust and all that different stuff, okay? You're like, it's trying to kill you. It's trying to hardwire your brain. It's trying to control you, okay? Get that the hell away from me. You know what I mean? That's what you have to look at it. Like it's a war. It's like a missile. It's a missile in a war. Every time you indulge in it, the missile struck you, okay? And now they have an advantage because they took out one of your missiles, okay? And the more missiles they get, the harder it's going to be to defend yourself. And then the more you defend yourself, the easier it's going to be to defend yourself, okay? And I know we're only talking about something like lust here, but if you look at it like war, the war that you're going to win, boom, there you go. Doing great, Jake. Yeah, I will talk with him. Don't give him help, but like make him one up. Yeah, good one. Do you remember me? What up? Here every day. Are you religious? I'm not really religious. But a lot of religious people watch me because, we talk about the higher power a lot and talk about like just become the best version of yourself and like faith in general. So because of that, like, because I do have faith in like the world and like life. There's got to be something. I just don't know what it is. I'm not going to claim I do. Some people do, which is insane. Anybody that claims they do, I instantly think you are low intelligence because no one knows what the fuck's going on. Nice. Danny, nice watching. What supplements do you take? I don't take any supplements. Only supplements I take are Food of the Gods, which is like desiccated beef organs, colostrum, and like collagen shit. And the only reason I take that is because I don't get enough organs or fat. Like, I would only eat organs and more fat, but since I don't, because of just my, like, I only get burgers because they're cheaper right now, I just need it as a supplement. But I wouldn't do it if I could eat them normally, okay? But I don't recommend supplements for you guys, unless you literally have to and you're already doing everything else right. What do you think the worst thing that a person can put their bio for a dating app? Okay, so for women, it doesn't really fucking matter that much. Like, at the end of the day, like, women can put whatever the fuck they want and they're most likely going to get matches. Now, dudes is completely different. You could be a 10 out of 10 and you could say one thing and you get all these hot women that are like, oh my god, let's hang out. And then you could be a 10 out of 10 and say some dumbass shit and all the women are going to be like, ugh, gross. So, here's the thing. Worst bio you could have as a man is acting like you have standards. Acting like I want a woman that's this, I want her to be like this. Like, the second you start asking them to act a certain way or saying I expect a certain thing, instantly they're like, gross. I don't want to be the control possessive, get away from me, you freak. That's what they think about that. Now, I know you think of it a lot differently. You're just like standards the same way that they talk about standards. They talk about, oh, I want a guy that's tall, provides for me, protects for me, all this different stuff, which is completely okay. And then the second that you talk about it, the thing is, you can talk about it, but the women that may find you attractive in the beginning will find you so unattractive because all of a sudden you are now judgmental. They hate judgmental. Oh, shit. No! I'm back. Sorry, my bad. Back to what I was saying. They hate judgmental. They hate any man that's judgmental. So if you come across as judgmental in your dating app, just expect to get no matches. No matter how good looking you are, no matter how good and attractive your dating app profile is, because you are judgmental. You are trying to act like you are, above, and they're going to feel that, and they don't want to hang out with a guy that's judgmental. They want to feel very non-judged. They want to feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want when they're with you. Okay, doesn't mean that necessarily like they can do whatever the fuck they want, like cheat on you or like talk about other men, but do whatever they want. Like, you're not gonna judge them for being maybe weird or saying they're weird things or whatever. You're not gonna be, what I mean, you're just gonna, but you're also not gonna be super like happy and giddy either. You know what I mean? Neither. That's the thing. You're very a 5 to 6 level mood at all times. That's the reality. But yeah, that's probably the worst thing you could have is like acting like you have standards or acting like you're judgmental. And yeah, a lot of dudes like, because one of the things on my dating app, and I'm just gonna give you guys some free sauce. Okay, one of mine is dating me is like doing meth. Okay, and now you guys are probably like, what the fuck? That's fucking weird as shit. Here's the point. When you see that, you think, what the fuck is that thing? What does that even mean? It triggers something, especially for women. It triggers an excitement. Okay, it's like dating me is like going on a roller coaster. It's like dating me is like doing meth. Well, I know doing meth is really intense. And you know what I mean? So, and it's also out of pocket, okay? You are much better off having that shit. And all the girls are like, oh, what's meth like? Oh, do you do meth like blah, blah, blah? Of course, they're going to respond to it. But you're much better off doing that shit than some shit like, oh, I want my girl to be, you know, a provide, or I want her to, like, she needs to be, like, the second you start asking for shit, that's wrong. That's wrong on a dating app. No, because if someone was religious, they would be able to easily depart from it as if their reason in life, which is why I avoid the topic than when giving advice. Why do you always wear no shirt? It's hot. Read my comments, maybe reference it, but don't make it the whole point of your arguments. Why do you want to become the best version of yourself? What's the real reason behind that? So the real reason behind that is I noticed that if I don't try to become the best version of myself mentally, physically, and spiritually, I lose. I don't get the experiences I want. My life ends up being very lonely, and I don't have any goals accomplished. Very depressed, very lazy, you know, just indulging in things because I'm a big indulgent. I'm a stimulation addict at the end of the day. So I need to put my stimulation and addictions into something, right? And I noticed that I get the best experiences in life when I'm trying to become the best version of myself and I work the hardest. So that's the big reason behind that. We eat organs on live. Yeah, I'll do that one day for sure. If we got some raw liver, I've had raw liver before, guys. Like you guys, like I've eaten organs before. Guys, I'm back. Live up the fullest while embracing its absurdity. Yeah. Yo, Jalen Ramsey got traded. Damn. Did somebody say yoga? What does the word okay mean for you? The word okay? I don't even know what question that is. Sorry, you might be referring to something else. Where are you guys from in chat? Oh, nice. Dating me is like doing meth. Oh, I'm saving that. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you guys go to, I mean, I don't know if anyone actually uses dating apps, but if you were, and you were to see my profile, that's what you would see. That's one of the first things you would see. Another thing is, like, my biggest fear is fear itself, which I could change at some point. But another thing that's like, oh, like, I'm afraid of, or like, you know, just give something that people are just like, what the fuck? Like, no, like, standards. The second there's standards or organization, if you make your dating profile organized at all, you are fucked. You are fucking fucked. If you're like, I'm a doctor and I live in this place and I want this girl, like, fuck off. Stop doing that shit. Unless you want, like, old women that are ugly as shit, okay? If you want the hot girls that are gonna be obsessed, you need to make your shit look good, crazy, and out of fucking pocket, okay? Sorry, that's the reality of the situation. Didn't mean to get too, give you guys too much free sauce there. Oh, I'm saving that. Yo, Vogel, did you know you can parachute without a parachute, but only once? I'm going to, Australia tomorrow. Austria? Hell yeah. But I live in Germany. That's fire. Vangry, make me, yo, good luck, Vogel. Can I get your opinion about something? Sure. Germany's a cool country. Thank you. Welcome. Yo, bro. Grab their balls. What's your body count? What kind of question is that? The hell? Yeah, it's pretty okay, but I'm from Frankfurt, and it's not the best, I would say. What music would you like to be played at your funeral? What? I do not give a fuck what the fuck happens at my fucking funeral. I'm dead. The funniest thing is when people are like, oh, I want to be cremated. Oh, I want to be burned. Oh, I want them to do this. I don't give a fuck. You guys don't even need to do a funeral for me. I'm dead. I'm over. There's no point. Like, who cares what I think? Why do you guys care what I think? And I get it because, like, the spirit, but really, you're only doing it to make yourself feel better about, like, or whatever, or reminisce. Like, I'm dead. There's no point in worrying about what I would want. Like, when they're like, he would have wanted this. It's like, who cares? Who cares what they would have wanted? They're dead. Like, it's raw, primal, it's sad, but who gives a fuck what they want or think if they are dead? So yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I fuck a funeral. I don't give a fuck who shows up to my funeral. I don't give a fuck about anything at all. I care about my legacy right after, before I die, sure. But when I die, I do not give a fuck, like, what it looks like. Would I hope that I put in so much work that people do make it a good funeral that is whatever it is, whatever it could be, you know, yellow theme, blue theme, whatever the fuck, who cares? Would I make sure that I would hope that I would create such a good legacy that people would put in the work still? Yes. But I don't actually care what it looks like or what the fuck actually happens with it because I'm dead. Who gives a fuck what I think? And no one should care what I think if I'm dead. Still live. It's been 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Motivational quote of the day. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Facts. Love that, bro. Love that. Love that. And you can apply that. And because we were just talking about that too, about my big switch in college when I realized that things aren't just going to start happening to me because of a new place. Like, I need to make things happen. So it's the same way. It's like the week or the month or the year. Are you going to let the week run you or are you going to run the week? Like, same thing with the month. So I love that quote, actually. That is the quote of the day. 1,000%. Good shit, Land. It's scream as badly, make people laugh. Oh, yeah. I thought I'd die at my scream. Would you rather pee a grape or shit a pineapple? There's a boy that goes to my school with me, and he won't stop staring at me and coming by me, and I don't know what to do. What? Okay, you know what's interesting? I swear to God, I get on these streams, just people, like, literally talking to me about their relationships. Like, oh, what do I say to this girl? I have a crush on me. Or just girls being like, oh, my God, this boy won't stop staring at me. Or like, oh, this guy, like, I am a testosterone coach. I give advice about how to get healthier, okay? And y'all are asking me about relationships. Like, first off, I'm here to tell you, my advice, my best advice is health, right? Health, fitness, and lifestyle and pursuing goals. My dating advice is about here, okay? And for men, for women, my dating advice is like here, okay? And I still somehow get a bunch of questions from women for dating advice, which I also understand because there's so many bad women out here with such horrifying dating advice that my mediocre, average advice is still better than their advice. Crazy. So I would say, but I also don't know what the fuck to do because I have no idea. I'm a dude. But yeah, I would just say, you know, if you like him, then, you know, start talking to him. If you don't like him, then just try to avoid him. Simple as that. And, you know, try to make it known that you don't like him. I think guys can pretty much get the hint when someone doesn't like him or like him. I know it's a weird question, but is someone in chat playing Roblox? Never mind. Why did Tarlar lost against... I don't know, bro. I don't know what the words you're even saying, man. It's first thing you wash your... What's the first thing you wash? Your shower? I don't even know what question that is. I can't be by him at all, and he knows that. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That's what you do. All right. Thank you. Only part. What are these statements? These are weird chats. Ah, man. You know, maybe I do need some more moderators. Maybe I do need some people, like, organizing the shit and making it, because, like, here's the thing. When 60% of the chat is just, I don't even know. I don't even know. This haircut's interesting, too. This haircut gives off a new vibe. It really does. It gives off, like months ago vibe of how I was, like, acting months ago. Like, I feel like the haircut made me, like, more, like, I don't know. It's just a new vibe, though. Sorry, Jakes, my bad. No, you're good. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young. Yeah, YouTube's just a funny place, a funny platform, and a funny situation. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest. I really have no words to describe it, except for, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Wow. I mean, I know you guys don't even know what the fuck I'm even talking about. It literally has nothing to do with you guys, but you guys are just here, so you guys just have to deal with it. But, like, YouTube's just, I don't know, just some weird stuff. You gonna make me a mod? We definitely, need some, like, I'm probably gonna have another mod, like, a week from now. Maybe. Bible. Nah, I meant bye for you. I'm still here. Jake, it's me again, Melvin from Do Streams. If you have a thick, bushy man, ask your barber to buzz the thinning shears or take some of the volume off your... What? Jake, you sound schizophrenic. Schizophrenic, or is it just procrastination? Or is it all calculated schizophrenia? Hi, what up, Jake? How are you, my mate? Never mind. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Or ninja with low taper fade. What? Sorry, I didn't see the thing you said before. Never mind. The thing you said before made no sense. She tried to sell me lies. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, dude, that song's stuck in my head, bro. It's stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head, bro. It's stuck in my head. How'd you know? You sound like you came out of the trenches with war flashbacks. I feel like to a certain extent, like, you can kind of look at someone and, like, tell that they've done life, or at least done some of life. Like, you can look at some people and be like, bro, has this dude ever, like, done life before? Like, he doesn't know, like, and you could look at some people and be like, this guy clearly is, like, doing life every day. You know what I mean? I think there's, like, something to be said about that. Moran, what up? What's your best dance moves? I don't have any, bro. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a singer. I'm not a comedian. I'm none of these things. I'm none of these things that people like to make me out to be, like a dancer, a singer, or a comedian. No, not me. Not what I do. I'm not saying I'm not great at it. Like I said, the whole singing thing, no. Horrible singer. Dancing, I mean, I'm sure I could get okay at it, but I really don't prefer to do it, to be honest, because it's just not really something that resonates with me. And then the comedian shit, fuck no, that's not me. I'm not a stand-up guy. I'm a timing guy, okay? You know, you could say I'm funny and timing-wise, but this whole idea that, like, make me laugh, no, that's not for me. That's not what I do. I'm Mr. Advice, motivation, and if you happen to find me funny, so be it. That's how I operate my situation. So then, because my whole thing is, I don't want to be the comedian that some people find funny and some people don't. I want to be the motivator that some people find motivating and some people don't, to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like, I want that to be my battle. I don't want my battle to be like, is he funny or not? Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, Jake plus, Jake, what up? Glad to see you out of rehab. I remember our time on the street. Bro, I don't know why that was so funny. It's good to see you too, bro. It was tough times for sure. But we make it through like anything else, you know? I hope what you had going on is going well. I know we were both sneaking shit in through the rehab and stuff. And and we were, you know, getting the, other, like, workers their pee so we could do it for the test every single time so we could, you know, still do our stuff. That was a fun time. To a certain extent. Oh, yeah, I say that a lot. I don't even remember what I said it for, but yes. My friends are in an argument about a game and I can't stop it. Well, let it happen. I think arguments are cool sometimes. Depends on the situation. Jake, please, I'm back. Ha, sorry, it's a girl. That's crazy. Same blues or whatever. Rafael and Lucas Zin, Estro Canal. Pick what? Pick what, brother? Did you got low taper fade? How do you react when you find something intriguing? Well, I react pretty damn intrigued. I enjoy finding things intriguing. It means that there's something more to what I was already thinking before, which can give me a new perspective, which I like. So if something's intriguing, my reaction is more until I figure out what the hell everything is about it. Is a girl yells that the world will you do. And when I say something intriguing, I mean intriguing to me. It could be intriguing to 10 trillion different people, but if it's not intriguing to me, I don't give a fuck. That's the whole thing, though. So, like, yes, I'll want to indulge in it more, but that's only if I find it intriguing. If someone else is like, oh, this is intriguing, then I'm not going to be like, oh, maybe I should indulge in this because you said it was intriguing. No, I don't give a fuck what you think. I care what I think. That didn't work. Now I'm involved. Hey, what's it? Bro, you have not talked about cereal in a hot minute. I know. No cereal crash outs yet. Listen, man, I'm bored, so I came to your stream. No hate, man. I wouldn't take that offensively. I mean, if you're bored and you decided that because you're bored you wanted to go to my stream, that means that my stream is somewhat motivational, entertaining, or if you find some value in it. So, that was a compliment, to say the least. Reset your channel. Reset your YouTube channel? Hell no. Chat, someone say something interesting. What do you think the world would be like if you were filled with male and female copies of you? Not okay. I don't know what the female copy of me would be, but I know that a bunch of me running around would not be a good situation. Because the issue is, if I could catch me at the bad time. I could, if you really have, a population of just a bunch of me's, there could be bad timing situations where one version of me is just going through a specific timing situation, the other specific version of me. I don't know how things would go. I'm gonna keep it real. Flex? No, I'm not flexing. I don't see the time. LOL. I peed on the bed. Lay down and your eyes closed. What? I try evil. Playing. I'm back. It's me, Bamboozle. What up? What up? Old you versus you now. Old me is getting fucking. I don't even know. Old me is getting fucking thrown into the forest and told to do push-ups until he gets out. That's what's happened to old me. That was so random. It's okay. Yeah, dude. What is this stream, though? Actually, 68 minutes going on. We're getting some new subscribers, so thank you for that. But, what is even this stream? Seriously. And this is the issue when I do these Ask Me Anything streams. They go all over the place. There's no base of what we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about, are you really doing your best you could? And the reality is, 59% said you could be doing more. 40% saying, yes, you are doing enough. I think that's bullshit. I don't think any of you guys are doing enough. I'm getting beat up by a girl. Jake, what do I do? Please help. I don't know. If you're able to type while it's happening, then I guess it's not that bad. I got random sometimes. Old you getting what? What would old me get if there was a world of older me versus younger me? I guess older me would get to, bully younger me. That's what you get to do. Hi, what up? Pew Pew, what up? David here, what up? What's good? That's probably what I'd have. Oh, God, this is such a weird fantasy. The idea of, 10 versions of me that are all older bullying the one version of me that's, 4 years younger to the ground. And just seeing how that one turns out. Can you shout me out? What up, Leia? What up? I'm playing Master of Puppets right now. After Jake's, please. David, here, I got bigger in my nose. Bro, what is this stream? I don't know. I don't know what this stream is, and unfortunately, we're probably going to end it here. I don't want to, but there is some other work I have to get going today, and that's the reality of the situation. So, you guys also have work to get to as well. And you know that. So how about you actually get to your work too? Because, sitting here watching me is only so much fun until you're sitting there with not work put in, and that becomes an issue. So, don't quit. Exactly. Don't quit. Become the best version of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. Try to win. Don't let the haters win, like I say every single time. And do something today that you have never done in your entire life. Whether that's 10 push-ups, whether that's signing up for a class, whether that's starting your passion that you've always been wanting to start, whether that's quitting a certain thing for today. Do something you have never done before. That is how things flip the script. That's how things change. That's how things evolve. When you do things you've never done before. All right. I don't say okay, or well, I don't know what you said. It's pretty late, but I'll do it tomorrow, Jake. Trust me. No, you're good. All right. So, yeah, like I said, don't quit. Peace out. Win. And that's about it. Peace.